Alright people, welcome back to the Blue Lounge. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, I hope. Because I think a lot of you watching this video are not happy right now. Chelsea defeated again by Newcastle. We haven't won a game domestically since Aston Villa. Can you guys remember that far back? Aston Villa was the last game we won. Since then we played 6 games domestically. We've drawn 2 and we've lost 4. We've lost 3 games back to back domestically. 3 games. Is it 3 or 4? It might actually be 4 games domestically we've lost back to back. This is the standard that we're at right now. Before I continue, like, subscribe, and if you do subscribe, turn that bell notification button on. And in this video today, I'm going to be addressing a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to be addressing the performance against Newcastle. No. I'm going to be addressing Todd Boehly, Graham Potter, and Roman Abramovich. Why am I talking about Roman Abramovich? Because you need to know where we come from as a club over the past 20 odd years and where we are today. And that's why I'm going to be talking about Abramovich a little bit and Todd Boehly and Graham Potter. People, the standard that we have, the level that we have was set by Roman Abramovich. Todd Boehly has come in now, a new administration, a new owner, a lot of changes. You can expect it to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. You can expect it to be a little bit of a bumpy ride. However, you need to see something being done. You see, my concern in regards to Roman Abramovich and Todd Boehly is this. Roman Abramovich was a football fan and Chelsea through and through. When Roman Abramovich did something, he did it for Chelsea Football Club. Alright? Taking away everything else politically, I'm going to take that, put that aside. I'm not about that. I'm not talking about that. That doesn't concern me right now. As a Chelsea fan, the politics doesn't concern me. What I'm talking about is Roman Abramovich as the owner of Chelsea Football Club. He made some questionable decisions, but you knew he had Chelsea Football Club at heart. The development of Chelsea Football Club at the heart of all the decisions that he made in respect to Chelsea. Todd Boehly, I'm not getting those vibes. Todd Boehly, with all due respect, data-driven, numbers guy, he knows nothing about football. He knows nothing about the beautiful game. And everything that he's doing right now, it shows me all he's thinking about is business. And the fact that he's thinking about business, he's actually, taking us down a path, taking us down a road in the business sense will not be prosperous for us or for him. Chelsea Football Club are currently sitting 8th in the Premier League. The time I'm recording this video, we're sitting 8th in the Premier League. By the time you're watching this video, I haven't got a clue where we're going to be. Because it isn't looking good. It isn't looking good. Todd Boehly knows nothing about football. Or even the business climate when it comes to football, the Premier League. Has he spent money? He spent a ton of money. But he hasn't spent it in the right way, and Newcastle is a good example of that. When we came to play the game yesterday, me and everyone else wasn't comfortable or confident about the result against Newcastle. A team last season who was struggling. A team who have bolstered in the right way. They didn't buy no massive names, no big names. But you know what? They have a manager who knows what he's doing. They bought players for the positions and for the vision of that manager. What did we do? We spent a ton of money buying players for a specific manager, and we got him involved in buying those players, and then we sack him. He never even got a chance to use the players that he bought. We sack him. Why did we sack him? Because he was a bad manager? No. We sacked him because he doesn't get along with Todd Boehly. He's not a yes man. He has an opinion. He has a vision. He has a tactic, a system. Whether or not you agree with it, different question. But he knew what he was doing. He knew what he wanted to achieve, and you can see it from him. And for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, I mean, you should, but if you don't, I'm talking about Thomas Tuchel here. We sacked him to bring in Graham Potter. What's the word here? You're yes man. You're yes man. He does what he is told. Or at least that's what I'm seeing right now. The problem with Graham Potter is he doesn't have the experience or the understanding of football from what I've seen, and I'm basing it on what I've seen, to take Chelsea Football Club to the level and the heights, the dizzying heights that we aspire to. Graham Potter is not the level that we want. Graham Potter hasn't been able to address any of the deficiencies that we have. And I'm not talking about the players, I'm talking about the system. He is clueless. I haven't seen anything from him to show me that the man has the ambition, the desire, or the heart to succeed at Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't care. Do you know why he doesn't care? Because what's going to happen if he gets sacked? He's going to get a ton of money because of the contract that Todd Boehly gave him. So he doesn't care if he succeeds or fails. Yeah, I'm being harsh, right? I'm being harsh. No manager wants to fail. No, I'm not saying he wants to fail. I'm saying is, if he does fail, it isn't really going to hurt him all that much. He'll get another job elsewhere, and it takes a massive package from Chelsea Football Club, and he'll just go elsewhere and he'll continue in his career. Our standard, people, our standard, our fan base, we seem to have accepted where we are right now. We have accepted where we are right now. And accepting this is not Chelsea. It's not Chelsea of the past 20 years. We need to speak up. We need to speak up. And I'm not asking you guys to start trolling and start hating. No, I'm not asking for that. But don't accept this level. You shouldn't be happy, or you shouldn't be content, or you shouldn't predict, oh, you know what, a draw wouldn't be too bad against Newcastle. No. If we've reached that level of expectations, we're not going to get back to where we should be for another 10, 15, 20 years, lads. And I know, you know, every team, every club, they have, you know, the ups and downs. I mean, look at Manchester United, for example. One of the biggest clubs on this planet. Right now, they're not in a good place. Liverpool had that dip. Clubs go through these periods, through this, you know, this dip in form, this blip in their timeline. They do that. But their fans are never going to be content with it. They're always going to be pushing their club to get back on his feet and to get back to the level that they should be at. Look, you know, we can say, use another example, Arsenal Football Club. Today they're number 1 in the Premier League. Okay, they've had a few seasons where they were mediocre, they were underperforming, and they stuck with their manager, and you know, he brought them back to where they are today. Maybe we should do the same thing. Maybe we should do the same thing and give this guy a chance, Graham Potter. People, this is not the Chelsea way, number 1. And number 2, I'm not seeing anything from Graham Potter to suggest that he can do that. Mikel Arteta with Arsenal, he was trying things. He was doing things. He had problems in his squad with certain players, and he addressed those problems. The club backed him. He got rid of those players, and now he's building his team. Graham Potter doesn't seem to be interested in doing that. He doesn't interact on that level. I saw a video, I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday, from Younes Talks Football, where he went to the training ground and he saw the players train. He gave some insight to how Graham Potter is interacting with the players. Or actually, he gave some insight to how Graham Potter is not interacting with the players. He's not interacting with the players on the training ground. He's not interacting with the players in the dressing room. And he's definitely not interacting with the players on the pitch, because we're not seeing that. Okay? So why should I be prepared to give this man a chance? Giving Graham Potter a chance based on what? Show me something that enables me to reevaluate and think about him potentially turning this around. I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm not seeing a tactic on the pitch. I'm not seeing a playing style. I'm not seeing instructions. I'm not seeing a change. He may change formation, but he's not changing the way the players are playing on that pitch. And do you know what? There's another point. There's another point which is crucial. And again, Younes talks about this in one of his videos. There isn't, what's the word here? There isn't smoke without a fire. There has to be something going on that is causing these massive names to be underperforming week in, week out. There's trouble. There's trouble behind the scenes. Kovačić wants to leave. Why? One of our best midfielders, if not the best midfielder, wants to leave. Is not happy. Pulisic is not happy. Mendy is not happy. Hakim Ziyech is not happy. And there's probably the others who we are not hearing about right now. Why do we have so many players that are unhappy in our squad? These are all things that have to be addressed. These are all questions that need to be answered. And if you don't ask those questions, no one's going to give you those answers. And that's why I think we should start questioning these things. We should not accept failure. As Chelsea fans, we should not be accepting failure. And yes, we are failing, and we are failing heavily, people. And I want us to do something about it as a fan base. And again, don't troll, don't hate on the club, but question all these things that are happening that are not going to get us where we want to be. We need to get back to where we were, because the longer this goes on, the bigger the drop, the harder it's going to be for us to get back on top. Don't accept this mediocrity. Don't accept it. Alright? I just wanted to get it off my chest. I just wanted to share that with you guys, because I'm not happy with the way things are going right now. I'm not happy. And I think the fan base needs to speak up. All these people who are, don't talk about Todd Boehly. He's just come in. He needs time. He needs to Todd Boehly, the first thing that he did was rip everything to shreds. Sacked everyone. Sacked everyone. There was a foundation, there was a base that he could have built on. He decided to shred everything apart and destroy everything and start from scratch. Why are we doing that? Why did he do that? Why did he tear everything apart? We were world champions when he came in, my man. We were European champions when he came in. Why did he have to do that? There were elements there that were you know, lacking. Marina Granovkaia, maybe Bruce Buck. There were people there that were maybe not doing well, but even those people, replace them with people who are better than them, who are proven, who have had success. You take out Petr Cech, a legend of the club. Petr Cech, at worst, he is someone that can give you an understanding of the fan base, because he was connected to us. He came out and spoke to us. We were protesting outside the bridge against the Super League. He came out. He stood between us and he talked to us. You sack people like him. Marina Granovkaia, you know, she had a lot of problems when it came to, you know, us as a fan base and the way she dealt with a lot of the contracts, a lot of the negotiations. We had a problem with that. But at least she knew what was going on. Give her a handover period. Bring someone else in. Let her hand over. Let there be a transition. You sack Thomas Tuchel and you bring in someone who has never achieved any success at the level that Chelsea Football Club is aspiring to. Has he won a Premier League? No. Has he won a Champions League? No. Has he? What has he won? What has he won? You're bringing him in to win with Chelsea Football Club when he is not a winner. And you sacked the man who got us our second biggest trophy in history and won us our first World Club Cup title. You sacked him. He had a few bad games at the start of the season. There were issues there. But we can address those issues and fix them. The minute you sacked him and the minute you sacked everyone else, you brought insecurity to our club. And that is what the players are feeling right now. The players don't know what the future holds for them. Because wherever they look, it's new, it's different. That's my thoughts and opinion, guys. This video has been a bit longer than normal, but I had to make it. Subscribe, like, and share. Really appreciate that. And let's hope things get better. Let's hope things get turned around. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.